dumbbell single arm row form, one of my favorite horizontal pulling exercises. And we'll begin with the setup. So find yourself a box, a bench, or a chair to put that offhand on. And we want to find a height that allows us to get into a nice, deep bent over position where our torso is about parallel to the floor. That's gonna allow us to get the best back engagement. You can see I'm in a split stance, so one foot slightly in front of the other, as opposed to your bilateral stance. I like this because it opens up the hip a little bit more for the weight to move. We'll get to that in a future cue. We're gonna grab our weight and we're gonna make sure that our arm is extended. What you'll often see is people lock that shoulder blade into place. But in the real world, if you're pulling something, your shoulder blade isn't gonna be locked. We want that shoulder blade to move with our pull, and then we wanna pull towards the hip. And as I'm pulling towards the hip, I'm thinking about pulling with my elbow, not with my hand. So this elbow is leading the charge and driving the movement towards that hip. I emphasize pulling with your elbow because our lat, our back muscle that has the most coverage across our back, attaches up here in our upper arm. And so by thinking about pulling with that elbow, we actually get better engagement from that lat that, again, is our biggest back muscle. It also attaches into our hips, and our hips are where we derive a lot of strength and power. So I try and push the emphasis of the movement a little bit more towards the lats